So are y'all enjoying this season of Real Housewives of Potomac? I am, surprisingly. But I do have a couple things about this episode that we're going to talk about, so let's get into it.
Ready or not. Ready or not. Here I come. Can't hide. Gonna find you and then yo. I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress, no success.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm B. Renee, and this is B. Renee Says, where I talk about my life in the entertainment industry as well as a working professional and reality TV, love, relationships, and everything in between. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of any video that I drop. Now let's get into it. So the episode opens with Tia. We are at Tia's home and she is preparing for a polo match or some kind of polo event that she was hosting for all the ladies. And it starts off at her house. And, of course, they are packing up and preparing, her and her family. She has her brother with her. And I don't know if I call his name or not. But they're gathering at the house in a Sprinter van to head to the event. So, again, they are gathering at the house. And her brother is with her. So they get on the actual Sprinter van. And they are talking about Tia is thanking everybody for coming. And then they noticed that it's obvious that Stacey was not invited. So Stacey was not invited because of the argument that Stacey and Tia had at Stacey's CBD event prior to. So here's a little clip from that actual scene where they got into it and Stacey actually kicked her out. And it's very short. So I'll be right back.
Take your things and be gone. Toodle-doo. Yeah.
Windizzle. This is cute.
So I don't know about y'all, but it was a toodle-doo for me. Like, really? Girl, oh my God. Stacey is funny to me. I am enjoying her this season, actually, on the show. But we're going to move on to the next scene, which was actually the actual polo event, where the ladies gathered and they actually sung the Black National Anthem. I thought this was a cute little scene, just to throw in. And they were singing the Black National Anthem for a bunch of white folks. But okay, I'm here for it. Nothing wrong with the caucality of it all, the Caucasianness. But let's move on. Now, still at the event, but on the bus prior and also at this event, Ashley, who likes to produce, obviously, made a statement that Stacey was not going to come to Jazzy's wedding unless her and Wendy were going to be there. So in other words, the only reason why she came is because they were there, is what she was trying to imply. So she also has this conversation with Jazzy at the polo event. Again, this is Ashley trying to produce because she has nothing going on this season, in my opinion, as far as storyline or anything else. Her and Giselle both are just producing, drudging up moments for the show. But then again, I'm not mad at it because we need it. But again, that's not fair for them to continue to be on the show as OGs and not really show their life. But I digress. Now, I wanted to throw these two photos in here because we're about to talk about Angel. Angel. I just don't know about her, y'all. I'm still on the fence about this girl being on this show. I mean, she really, to me, gives Mean Girl. Like, she doesn't know how to play the reality TV game. And there's nothing wrong with the fact that she might not be a good fit because everybody's not a good fit for this foolery. So I just feel like that she, again, maybe because she's a rookie, but then again, some of the scenes that she's had, like, for instance, with her sister earlier on in one of the early episodes, the way she was bashing everybody. She continues to bash everybody. And it's like, why are you here? You're just here to receive a check. Just like that scene that happened earlier in this same episode when Tia was talking to Giselle and basically saying that telling her that Angel had to move last minute out of the rental that they were in. And Giselle was like, okay, so she just moved for the show. That's that's what it feels like. I kind of agree with that. That's exactly what it feels like. So the rest of the show really is centered around Angel and this alleged move, last minute move back to Colorado, which is where they have a home. So the next scene that we're going to talk about is actually the last scene where Giselle and Wendy throw a party, a potluck. I forgot what it's called, Pony and something. I don't know. It was just like a down home Southern theme. Of course, this was all filmed during Beyonce's Renaissance tour. So there was a lot of cowboy theme going on with a lot of people. Now, I thought this was kind of stank-a-dank. This little part here where they were getting ready to gather, for the event that Wendy and Giselle had. And they called Angel to check on them. And Angel's husband, what's his name, Bobby, says we'll get there when we get there. And it's just the way he said it. I was like, I didn't like that. I thought that was kind of tacky. But I understand that they were running late and all that. But he didn't have to. And like I said, it just feels like they're both there for a check for him to respond like that. And I understand he may be just being protective of his wife, which I completely understand as well. So this last scene we're going to talk about is basically about Angel again, and as they arrive to the scene. So when they finally do arrive to the event, they are actually getting ready to eat, and they're talking about all the potluck dishes that everybody bought. And Ashley, trying to be funny, again, producer, brings fried catfish. I mean, she did that on purpose because, the catfish theme, she says that happens to be a running trend or theme in the group, of course, talking about Angel. And again, this episode was heavy Angel gossip, just trying to figure out what happened to her and her home, whether she got evicted, why did she have to leave as soon as she did, where exactly are they at this point. But they do show a preview of the next episode. I can't remember if it was this episode or the following episode, but she invites him out to Colorado to her home. So that should be interesting. But that's all I got for this video, y'all. Please, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified of any video I drop. And I'll see from you guys or hear from you guys in the next one. Bye.
Get your ass up out of bed. Take your things and be gone. Toodle-doo. Yeah.